Hello, beautiful souls. So we are right now in full effect with Venus retrograde. I think I thought it was appropriate to talk about giving too much and loving deeply. So most of us that are all souls, we we didn't come here to have shadow connection, and we love deeply, and we sometimes as an empath, as a healer, we give too much. I have learned because I have told myself so many times, next time I'm gonna change, I'm gonna become tougher, I'm gonna give less, I'm gonna take precautions. But I have found that it hurts more to try to be someone that I am not than just perhaps maybe making the same mistake. I wouldn't call it a mistake because that's part of me. This week it's been all about feeling like I gave too much, or if we love so much, you know what? Even if that person or those they don't see it, hello, they gonna remember one day back, and it's okay to love deeply. It's okay to feel that connection and have that passion and have that intensity. That's okay. At the end of the day, you have to treat everybody because you never know who is going to be able to overcome. Take your ego to the side and forget, even if you are psychist and mystic, you never really truly know what's going to happen because sometimes the universe will trick you so things can go from point A to point C. And you know that, but you don't go what is in between. And perhaps I read this and it's so powerful. If you give too much, perhaps it's because you have so much in your heart. I am not gonna apologize and just shouldn't apologize either for being sensitive. Back in the day, that was like oh, you have to be tough, especially if you are like a man, which I don't care about gender. We're just human. I think it's a strength to be sensitive, to have love, to be kind, to show emotions. Yeah, what of my soul tribe here? Alessia, I love you. It's better to love and lust than never. Like, I don't know what to say. The thing is that it's better experience it and just give your heart 100%. Whether you give it or not, you're still gonna get hurt because we are human, but that's okay. The best frequency is love. Whether it's love for a friend, for family, for humans, for plants, for animals, for a cause, for a vision. Just give your 100%. And if you can do that, just take your ass home. Do go and do big or not, or don't do anything. And it's okay, we get in our feelings and we go in emotion, and sometimes you're just like, damn, did I really give too much? Did this person took me for granted? Could I do have done something differently? And that's where the point comes, because our expectations. Sometimes we don't really give to expecting, but then when something happens, we look back and we're just like, damn, that I was just giving and giving and giving, and what did I receive? What did you receive? You receive blessing for the universe. You receive frequency and going to your higher self. You receive all the things because at the end of the day, you might be that number one for that person that they didn't even maybe see at the moment, and they don't appreciate and see it. But believe me, that karma and the universe is just go around, and then somebody you even expecting what you needed the most is just gonna show up. Sometimes not even your friend, your family, just sometimes a random person. A random person that you might even just know by Facebook, or somebody you met once, or who knows, or maybe just a complete random stranger. To never apologize, to having a big heart, for feeling and so emotion. I'd rather be that person that I love more, that offer more and give them more, because that will set a bar higher for the next person. If they didn't take it, well, that's okay too. I just keep learning and I just have so much love to give and to offer, started for myself, which I didn't know before. Oh, let's talk about that too. Oh my God. What is really love? Like, and so we come to a collective consciousness right now with Venus in retrograde and Libra transitioning right now, the sun and all of that. Relationships should be about freedom, and I have said this one and over again. It should be more about loving person as it's a part of you, not like just belong. Like perhaps this is my deck of cards. This is mine. I play with this. Like, I mean, not playing, but you know what I mean. Like I do as I play with this with respect, but it's still mine. But we're humans. We are souls and energy grabbing this body, and you can own the energy. You can have it, but you can own it. You can own a soul. We're free spirit. We didn't come here to be with anybody that is gonna tell you what to do or not to do. See now? Stop. Come here. So why you become like you getting like, and that's why people's afraid to getting into relationship to begin with, because they're just like, oh, I'm getting in a relationship, I'm gonna lose my freedom, and then I can do this, and I can go out with my friends, and I can do this and can that. No, it shouldn't be like that. With respect and everything, and I don't even know at this point if I believe or not, because I haven't been in a real like, well, kind of. Let's not talk about that, but like you see things differently once you get awakened and you believe and you have another approach of relationship. Like relationship is about like loving and acceptance, and how many times we get into these relationships and perhaps we have these thoughts and these ideas and we are afraid to tell them, because we are like, if we are 100% ourselves, this person is going to judge me, this person is going to willing to be with me, if this person is going to leave me, this person is going to see me differently. So what's the point of being in a relationship if you can be 100% yourself? What's the point of being with somebody if you have to hide your deepest and wildest thoughts? Like, it shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't be like that. Like, you should be with somebody that allows you to grow and be yourself 100%. Don't get me wrong. Don't take that lame excuse. So take me how I am and this how I am, so you don't have to improve. Like, no, that's a lame ass excuse. There's always room for improvement, but you have to do it and change because you believe that that's gonna make you better. Because changes that you do, conditioning to other person, those are not truly changes. But what's the point of being in a relationship? You can't like really connect with that person's heart or soul. And that's when it become the things like, oh, this person got fat, or this person doesn't do this or that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, don't get too comfortable, like, take care of yourself. But if you feel and you love that person as their energy, as their soul, as their consciousness, as like their energy and the whole that they are, besides what they are wearing or besides what they're looking, that's true love. Because we all gonna get old, we all gonna wrinkle, gravity is gonna make their things, and things are gonna fall other places. And what you gonna do? Just leave that person and look yourself in the mirror. You're gonna be old too. Like no, fall in love with the thing. And do you want to be in a relationship with a person for you, or you want to be in a relationship to please other? Because that's another thing, and we all been there, and I'm not judging because I've been there too. You like that person and you asking other people for opinion. You like that person and you just like, oh, do you think she's cute or he's cute? What do you think? Who the fuck cares? If you like it, who the person? Because fuck beauty standard, fuck society, fuck, and I'm cursing and I don't even get like, fuck what people say. That's the jail that you're gonna be, and you're gonna experience the freedom when you care less of what people think. So a lot of people go into a relationship and you're just like, just afraid, as that person match your frequency and match your morals and your course, and that person empower you and love you how you are, take them how they are too. Don't try to shame them either. So don't try to please what people want you to have or to. I hate, and I've been there. I say it. I'm not even gonna lie. So many years ago, I say it. You don't even know, and that person is just like, oh, you can do much better. You can do much better according to who? According to what? According what are the standards? Because I can be probably with a beautiful more person when the beauty also truly come from inside. Once you love that person how they are, you're always gonna be loving what you see on the outside. But if you fall in love with the flesh of the body, whatever problem, the first problem arrives or something, you're gonna be just like, whatever. It's better fall in love with ideas and souls and connection than bone and skin. And that's when it comes I have even heard some people so vain that the person decides to modify their body or cut their hair or do whatever, and they get mad because they believe that they own it and they don't like it like that. I was gonna say something, but this person it's no, as far as you're not changing your identity and who you are, just first and everything, love yourself first. That's the first. Accept yourself. Make peace with what you see in the mirror, and make peace with your inner self, and then you will see how you're gonna see everything more beautifully. I was talking about loving deeply, and now I just went through all this thing, but it's just Venus in retrograde, guys. Masks are falling, the truth is coming to light, and it's about questioning, but don't take crazy decision these days about divorce, marriage, moving in, moving out, starting a relationship, breaking a relationship. Just wait until November 16th. November 16th, I think that's the day the retrograde go by. But right now, soul connections are going to be mentoring, and it's going to be questioning you. Is this really what I want? Is this really what I'm expecting? Is this really what I'm looking for? Relationships should be free. We should be free. And that's why I like the idea of open relationship. And when people think about relationships, it's not even about sex. It's about the freedom of embracing yourself 100% as a one, but be together of growing. Because people want to always take everything out of context and take it for what they want, or taking it one side. No. It should be togetherness and getting the point, but also don't disrespect nobody. If there you have an idea or something, then try to match that frequency and match the idea and compromise. But compromise without losing yourself. Compromise without telling nobody what to do, not to do. It's a thing lying, and it's hard to explain sometimes about setting boundaries. All right, let's see. Real quick, and let's just pull just a card for the day for everybody that is watching right now. Just one card. I can't shuffle with one hand, but my dog is just making some noise. So let's see what's the message. Retreat. Yes, that's the message for the day. Retreat. When it becomes about retreat, it's just spend some time solo. Do your sacred place. Do the rituals that you want, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Retreat is about meditating, going to Mother Nature, going to your comfort zone, and resonating. This is the time, dude, I'm doing the things in life right now that is going to take me closer for what I really want in life. Retreat is about being peaceful, about get to that Zen place. So for all of you guys, I'm going to challenge you, and this is the message for the collective here to this week. Even if it's 5 minutes, take something and just be by yourself. Forget about social medias, forget about TVs, your phone, forget about anything, and just whatever is on the mother nature. What I recommend the most, ecotherapy. If it's in your bathroom, if you have kids, when you send them to school or when they're sleeping, like just take that moment to connect with your higher self. Okay? And you know how it says, stay beautiful, stay fearless, be bold, be wild, own it, and make it count. Namaste, beautiful souls.